Hey buddy, so I found this bunch of muck. It almost seems cementatious of some sort. And it was in the bowl of my float bowl of my carburetor. So I'm thinking, what is all this muck, never seen before, ever in the bottom of this nut that goes onto the bottom of my carburetor that's right there. And when I spun this thing around, take a look at what I found. It's a huge crack. It's almost like it's been dissolving. What? There she is, running. So what is that? Is that accelerator pump needs to be adjusted? Huh. Okay, bro, there she is. Needs to be ridden, I think. But everything works. Accelerator pump. Everything's good. Okay, so we're back in the shop. I was reviewing some of the photos and videos I took of me getting this carburetor cleaned up on this bike, and I didn't intend to publish a video with this, but there were a couple of things that I wanted to point out that I think would be very helpful to someone that's new to this. Of course, all you pros know what the heck's going on, but anyway, so if you notice in the video, there was that picture of the paper towel with the carburetor parts on it. You might remember the needle with the little silver washer on it. Okay, what that is, that's your fuel mixture screw. Now, let me see if I can. Okay. Well, I don't know if, okay. It's right there. Right there means it's right there. That little screw right there, that's your fuel mixture screw. And if you have the carburetor on the bike and you take that screw out, that little silver washer may fall right off of there, which is what happened to me. Lost track of it, but good for me. So a couple prayers, and I found that thing on the floor. Also, above that little silver washer is an O-ring, a rubber O-ring. So that all has to work together. That little hole goes up through the carburetor and in through the throat. That's the big round part that, you know, sucks all the air into the bike, right up in there. So, and I've taken it apart before and not be able to get that thing clean. So this time I really took the carb out, got it all cleaned up, put it back together, and got that going. Now, another thing that was causing me problems is the fuel pump. Now, that's just the nut that you take off the bottom of the carburetor that you saw in the video that had all the gunk built up in it. Let's go over here. I just want to identify this for you. So for some of you that don't know, but it's important that this thing function properly. So you want to take it apart. It's right there. See the 3 screws, 1, 2, and 1 more on the other side? That's your accelerator pump. It's real simple. It's just a little flat piece. It kind of goes up and down when you turn the throttle. Pushes a rod down through there, and it opens and closes this accelerator pump. Now, that accelerator pump has to be able to freely push fuel into this same throat that comes through here. Your fuel mixture screw comes up in here close by. The throttle, the accelerator pump port goes over in here somewhere. And they have to work together. They have to get fuel up into that throat. So it's important that, what I did is just bench test it before you put it back on and make sure that thing is squirting. And sure enough, as you saw, I put it back together. Everything's working well, fired right up, and we're good to go. So, sorry if I've wasted any of your time, but just a couple of points. Oh, one other thing. When I started working on this, I took the gas cap off, and look at this. It just crumbled. Now, I've never seen that before, but also never lived in an area that has ethanol in their fuel. The guy at the gas station the other day told me, he goes, hey, be careful. That ethanol, if you put it in bikes or appliances or things like that, especially that are older, that the gaskets can't hold up to that ethanol additive, and it will just dry them out, and I think that's what happened. So I got one of those on order. Yeah, I'm gonna get her back together, and then we're going to, I got a little trailer we're gonna clean up, and we're gonna go do some dirt bike riding. You guys take care. Hope it was helpful.